Welcome to Three Dudes and a Lady. Join us for a little inspiration, a little motivation, and perhaps a way to cope with your day. I am Mike from Virginia, and my gratitude today is for family.
Hey, good morning, folks. My name is Earl Rule. I'm here in the beautiful state of North Carolina on this hot 100-degree day. And my gratitude for today is connections and self-care.
Awesome. Hey guys, I am Christine Wright, hailing out of the great state of Florida. My gratitude for today is the ocean. We got to spend some time on the water yesterday. It was great. I love the water. Jay Shetty talked about a friction audit today. He was talking about in life, we have things we want to do and we know that we need to do them, right? But something prevents us either internally or externally or even consciously and subconsciously, right? Or unconsciously. He talked about our habits and how do we get rid of the friction in our lives, right? We all have it. He told us about a story of a company that was opening shopping malls in America and Australia, right? People would show up, fill up their carts, and they would end up leaving their carts, right? So they wouldn't buy anything. They ended up hiring an NYU professor. I don't know his first name, I can't remember, but his last name was Alta. And he basically helps businesses figure out where their friction point is, right? Come to find out, the people that had actually abandoned their carts were usually parents of small children who the children would get bored and then throw tantrums, and then the parents would leave their carts and go go home, right? This has happened to me more than once. And if you have kids, or if you've ever had kids, you know how that feeling is, right? So his ultimate fix was to install a jungle gym in the middle of the mall, which would get the kids something to do while the parents are shopping, right? Friction audits are not just for businesses, right? Maybe you feel stuck somewhere like going to the gym after work, right? He brought up three things: heart, head, and habit. So heart is unhelpful emotions that we have. The head is unhelpful patterns of thought, like I'm not good enough, right? And habit is unhelpful behaviors like perfectionism. In theory, you want to work out, but by the time you are available, you are spent, right? So if your gym time is in the evening and you work all day and are running errands and that kind of thing, by the time you are ready to go to the gym, you're done, right? The source is the habit. So maybe change up your morning routine so that you can go in the morning, finding a gym buddy, maybe doing a workout class at a certain time. Maybe that's going to help you get unstuck, right? Now, this is easier said than done. And Alta's method is basically to help us decrease the friction in our lives. Um, I think whenever you start a new habit, this is something that gets in the way, right? Like for me, it was me and my husband. We would get up at 5:30 and go walk for at least 30 minutes. Well, then I got sick. Now I got to get that habit back of doing it again, like because we haven't woke up at 5:30 to do it. So it's like one of those things where we were in a habit of doing it and now we're not. So now trying to decrease the friction in order to do that, right? What do you guys think? Any comments?
I was thinking our local mall used to have one of those jungle gym where
Yeah,
they could climb and we would go there sometimes just to let the kids do that
yeah,
with no intention of buying anything.
right.
But once you're in, you know, chances are you will buy something. Or
Oh, for sure. You're gonna look,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're already in the mall.
it's
Yeah. I definitely have been there where
habits.
I
I think
think,
it's good.
uh, um, I think friction.
Go ahead, Earl.
Oh, Christine, you froze. I think you froze for a second there.
I think it's you.
Um, what I was going to say is,
Uh-oh.
oh, okay. I think the first point has to be identified with habits that we need to find that make it better to get us through the day, if that makes any sense.
So get I only heard get us through the day. We have to do what?
Find the friction point to get us through the day.
Yeah, like, finding out what is causing the friction, right? Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's, and like the three things, is it our habits? Is it our heart? Or is it our head, right? Are we telling ourselves that we're not good enough? Is it a habit that we need to create? Is it um, the heart, right? Where it's more emotion, understanding which one of those things is causing us the friction is going to help us figure out how we can decrease it, right?
There's also a lot of
Like for me,
self-awareness in this.
taking morning walks.
Yeah. Morning walks.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I would say there's a lot of self-awareness. You have to, evaluate your day at the end of the day and see what you did, what you meant to do,
What you didn't
where
do.
was the yeah. I mean, what activity were you supposed to do versus what you did and what kept you from doing it.
Yeah. But the problem is like that's a habit that we have to create, right? Is to audit ourselves at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Which
And
is
a
why
lot
we
of times
call it.
we don't do it.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Earl. You want to add something?
I want and also and you got to identify, like you said before at the beginning, you got to identify at what point of the day is that where you need it. Like some people are morning people, you get up early in the morning, whatever it is that kind of gets you into rhythm. And some people are night owls. They rather do it at night, even though maybe the gym is empty or everybody already did their workout. I can have a little peace and quiet while I'm working
Yeah.
out. And everybody's different. You gotta find the medium that works for you.
Yep. And good point, Earl, because like if you're a morning person, getting up at 5:30 and going to the gym may not be as hard as it would be for somebody who's a night owl, right? If you're a night owl person, maybe you need to go to the gym at night, right? Maybe you need to figure out a routine or a habit to get you into the gym at night instead of trying to do it in the morning and forcing yourself to do something that you really don't like doing, right? Because there's some people that just don't like getting up early.
Well, now for me personally, in my previous career when I was a truck driver, I would go to the gym at like 5 or 5:30 in the morning to
Hmm.
start my day and get into a routine. Because first of all, if I try to do it like at 6 o'clock at night, that gym is packed, and I have no room to breathe. And it's just and you have to wait your turn for the equipment. If I get there early in the morning, there's plenty of room. I mean, there's people in the gym, but there's room, and it gets you a routine. But not like that. But in my previous occupation, by 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, I'm tired. I put in a full day's work, a lot of physical labor, and my body's telling me, no work, no gym, go home, rest, eat.
Yeah, true.
So, like I said, everybody's body is different.
Facts. Everybody's body is different. Like in um, how we operate is different, right? But the more that we know about ourselves, the more that the easier it's gonna be, right? And now, is it gonna be easy all the time? No. There's gonna be certain things that throw us off or whatever the case may be, but you
And a
know,
lot, and a
go
lot of
ahead.
times it all starts up here. A lot of times it all starts up here and up here. It reminds us, what we need to do. Your body's telling you something,
For
and
sure.
it's important that you listen to your body. If your body's telling you, okay, don't go to the gym, you got a headache, you're not feeling all that well, it's just not happening. Let it go. If there's something that you're committed to and you're manifesting it, all of a sudden it just comes to you, say, gotta do it, gotta do it. All
Yeah,
right, take the steps to do it. So.
for sure.
I think the other problem is this is always competing for our time. And it's amazing we still call it a phone because that's probably about what 10% of what we use it for anymore.
Yeah, if that, you know,
And awareness again, and like put it down. Don't go on social media. Don't get caught up in other people's lives.
right? Facts, like all of that, right?
Yeah.
But
It's,
it's hard
it's
to remember that. Go ahead, Earl.
and sometimes this is our friction point, especially in our business,
Absolutely.
where it's just sometimes this thing can get under your skin with with all the calls and stuff, or if all of a
Or
sudden you
even
find that your Wi-Fi went on the fritz, you can't get in there, and you're like,
or even if you're like, okay, so I'm not a big social media person. Like I don't get on social media that often.
Hmm.
There's a reason. It's because what happens is as soon as I get on social media, I start seeing all these success stories or people having success. And then all of a sudden I get this like comparison thing that happens. And I'm like, why can't I be that way? Right. And then I realized like I am not good at this, so I'm not going to even bother. Like the other day I got on social media and at the moment I got on there and I started scrolling, I was like, oh, and I could just feel all this tension in my body. I'm like, this is stupid. Like I am wasting my time and my energy on social media comparing myself to somebody's life that I don't even know, you know? So it's like, and we do it all the time, right? But social, and that's what social media is for. It's to basically keep us scrolling, right? Doom scrolling.
well,
They
yeah,
know what they're doing.
but if yeah, but Christine, if you use social media the right way, if you're running a business, you want people to know that you're out there, and as long as you've got good referrals and a good rep for what business that you do, there's nothing wrong with putting yourself, let's just say, Instagram, Facebook. Um, I wouldn't go quite yet with YouTube. I mean, it all depends on what line of work you're doing. But I mean, if you don't put yourself out there, you could be losing the dice. Like I said, for everybody watching this, it depends on your business or what it is. It's a case by case scenario where I mean, let's face it. I mean, in the old days, I'll use the old days. Everybody would be looking in the phone book to see, what was Mike's laughing. You'd be looking in the yellow pages. Oh, I'm looking for this and looking at that. Well, why don't we Google it up and see who's got the best reviews up there?
Yeah.
I mean, times have changed with social media. I mean, let's face the music here.
I haven't done it, but it's a value to paying somebody else to do your social media so you don't get caught in the trap, right?
Yes,
Because
Well,
which
I
is why
that's
I
guarantee you're
did
true.
that.
going there with good intentions of, I'm going to post something about my business, and an hour later you're going, what happened?
And yeah, yeah, like I literally hired my son to do all of our social media stuff so that I don't have to. Because I know how I am with social media, so it's a comparison trap for me. And so
Mhm.
I already am self-aware of that about that. So the least amount of time I can spend on social media, the better off I am. So yeah, if you can, because like if you listen to a lot of the huge influencers out there, like a Craig Rochelle, for instance, I listen to him a lot. He doesn't post on social media. He doesn't even get on social media. He has somebody doing it for him, right? Or if somebody does like if they do their own stuff on social media, they go ahead and put it out there and then they're out, right? They already have it timed where they're not going to sit there and doom scroll because doom scrolling is not helping anybody,
No.
but it's what we like to do.
That's a new term I heard. Doom scroll.
Yeah, doom scroll.
Hmm.
I'm
Doom.
Where you
soaking all this in, Christine.
Yeah. Well, because that's what
where you
happens,
start
right? It sucks
looking
us
at
in and
reels, and an hour goes by, and all the exercise you've done is your finger. Right?
yep. As you keep going, right? You keep scrolling. Yeah, so true.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else before I wrap it up? Okay. Well, folks, as you can see, we are not licensed therapists, nor do we tend to be. But we are licensed professionals in our field, and we go on the app called Calm, and we listen to Jay Shetty, who's a wonderful motivational speaker, and we digest what he said and pour it into you people each and every day. And we certainly hope you'll come back for more. And folks, please leave us a positive comment. We love comments and feedback to know if you like our stuff and if we need to, how we can improve. Uh, and we certainly hope you'll please like, share, and subscribe for more. And we hope to see you soon. Peace.